All right, we got Iowa, Penn State battle in the Big Ten, a little cross division matchup. Iowa in the Big Ten West, Penn State in the Big Ten East. Both teams are 3-0 entering this game. Iowa, coming in off a win of Western Michigan, where, to be honest, they kind of struggled throughout. Was able to pull away late a little bit, but overall, that was a close game in the third quarter. Penn State was kind of in the same boat. They played Illinois last week. That game was kind of close in the third quarter as well. They were able to win by 17. This is a very interesting matchup between both teams because Iowa still has offensive struggles as they've had in the past. That hasn't really seemed to change. They are still 121st in passing offense, 119th in total offense. The rushing offense is in the 70s, same with the scoring. Other than that, it's basically the same. They're continuing to struggle to move the ball and put points on the board. They're completely relying on their defense, which is still top 40 in every category. I can see 19 in scoring defense, 40 in rush defense is their lowest category. They're in the 30s in total defense and pass defense. Penn State, on the other hand, is in top 50 in all offense categories. They're 50th in pass offense, 26th in total offense, 14th in scoring. They're averaging 43 points per game. They're 22nd in rush offense. Defensively, they are also they're also in the top 40. Their lowest ranking is 33rd. That's rush defense. So I think this might be a game that kind of starts off slow for both teams. It's kind of a grudge match. You may not see a lot of points in the first half at all. We could have a game where it's 63 at halftime, something like that. I think both offenses are going to struggle early because both these defenses are really good. I think it's going to be kind of like what Penn State dealt with West Virginia in their first game. That game was also close at halftime. Penn State could not get in the end zone. It was like 14-6, I believe, and they were able to kind of pull away in the second half against West Virginia. I think that's kind of what it's like here. I just don't think Iowa's got the offense to get in the end zone against this Penn State defense, who's really strong. Obviously, Cade McNamara, now the quarterback of Michigan's come over and really hasn't helped Iowa a whole lot. And they put up 41 points against Western Michigan, which was their highest point total in forever. But other than that, they just really have not been able to move the ball very much. And I don't really see a way that they're going to stay with this Penn State offense, who has been really good with Drew Allar leading the offense now. They still have Singleton for them. They also have Katron Allen. They're two backs that have got majority of the carries for Penn State. So I find it really hard to believe that if Penn State's able to score, Iowa's not able to keep up with them at all. There's no way that Iowa offensively will be able to keep up with Penn State. They're going to have to rely on their defense once again, and I just don't think their defense is going to be able to hold this Penn State offense to anything less than 20 points here. Penn State's offense is really good. I think they have a really good shot at making the playoffs this year. Ohio State has not performed well. I know they won big against Western Kentucky. But other than that, they have not performed to the level of Ohio State we've seen in the past couple of years. Same with Michigan. We really haven't. We'll see. They've played a couple of bad teams, so we don't really know what they're like. I assume they're going to be good. Penn State, Michigan, be a big match. Probably Penn State, Michigan, Ohio State, obviously the three. That will determine the Big Ten East who will get in there. Penn State's in a really good position, though. Number 7 in the nation. I just don't see any chance Iowa has of pulling this one out. And I know they won in 2021. That was a low-scoring one, too. They won by 3. Their offense is not good this year. They just cannot move the ball with Cade McNamara. So I don't think it's going to be something where where Iowa does enough to get it done. The only way they do is that they force a lot of turnovers on their side of the field. Get a couple of defensive interceptions, defensive touchdowns. That's really the only way I see Iowa kind of winning this game. I don't think their offense is good enough to move the ball against this Penn State defense. Like I said, that's really good on every single category. And they haven't played the best of teams. West Virginia's the best one. They got a big win over Pittsburgh over the weekend. So I think Penn State pulls this one out. Just think they have too much for Iowa to handle here. I still think it's a low-score game. Iowa's defense is still great, so Penn State might struggle early in the game, but they're going to be able to pull it away here and get the job done at home against Iowa. There's really nothing else much more to say. Iowa they're going to struggle again on offense. I don't really know how to describe it. They actually have a quarterback this year that's able to throw the ball, and yet they're still struggling to move the ball. So maybe it's not a quarterback issue, but we'll see. We'll see how that is dealt with in the future. But yeah, Penn State will get it done here. Go in a great position to get their second Big Ten win on the season. Iowa will drop their first game of 2023, first conference game as well, and will drop to 3-1. And that's all I've got. Penn State will get it done 20-6. I appreciate you all for watching. Keep an eye out for the rest of our predictions for this week, and I'll see you next time.